Good morning, students. Today topic 3.7, drift of electrons and the origin of resistivity. An electron will suffer collision with a heavy fixed ions, but after collision it will emerge with the same speed but in the random direction. If we consider all the electrons, their average velocity will be zero. Their direction are random. If there are n number of electrons and velocity of the ith electron I is equal to 1 2 3 to n number of electron at given time is, so in this case 1 upon n summation I is equal to 1 to n number of electron Vi is equal to 0. Consider now the situation when electric field is present. Electron will be accelerated due to this field. Obviously here we know that when uh, in presence of electric field, so electron will be accelerated due to this field. So here we get A is equal to minus small e upon m, where minus e is the charge of electron, m is mass of the electron, and E is capital E is electric field. Consider again a ith electron at a given time t. So in this case, sometime before t and let ti be time lapse after its last collision. If Vi in this case was its velocity immediately after the collision, then its velocity Vi at this time, so is equal to Vi plus minus E upon m Ti. Okay, since starting with its last collision it was accelerated. In here we can see in figure, this figure, collision of electron, acceleration of the electron in this case, and another one line represent the dotted line B dash. The average velocity of electron at a time t is average of all Vi. The average velocity of Vi is 0. In we prove in equation number first. The collision of electron do not occur a regular interval but at random time. Let us denote it by the tau. The average time between successive collision. Then at a given time, some of the electron would have spent a time more than tau, so some is less than tau. In other word, time t in equation number 3.16 means equation number 3.16, here we know that Vi is equal to Vi plus minus E upon em Ti. Now the averaging of this over this equation is equal to, here in this case Vd is equal to average velocity of n number of electron. Vd is equal to Vi average is equal to Vi average minus this equation average. So is equal to, in first term here average is equal to 0, first one, so minus, next is minus E upon m into tau. Okay, now this is last result. It is tells that the electron move with a average velocity which independent of time. All those electron are accelerated. This is phenomena of drift, and the velocity in the equation number of this is called drift velocity. This is called drift velocity. Okay, because of drift there will be a net transport of charges across any area perpendicular to the E. Okay, across any charges perpendicular to the area E. Now here we draw one figure, cylindrical shape, electric field direction, number of electrons Vd into del T. This one is Vd into del T. Now here consider a planar area, surface area. This one is A, planar area. Okay, located inside the conductor such a normal area parallel to the, in this field, parallel to the electric field. Because of drift, in this case then the because of the drift in infinitesimal amount of time del T, all the electron to left of the area at a distance up to Vd into del T. Vd into del T means this area. This is the del x is equal to Vd into del T. Okay, where here in this case, if in n number of free electron per unit volume in matter, here total n number of electrons free, n number of electron free per unit volume in matter. So in this case there is n del T Vd into a such a electron charge is minus E, total charge transported across this surface area A, right time del T is next. So here equation is minus N E A Vd del T. So next equation is minus Ne del T is directs toward to the left. The total charge transports along E across the area of negative this. The amount of charge is cross section area A in time del T. So here I into del T total charge del Q is equal to plus NEA Vd into del T. Now substitute the value of Vd. Here we know that substitute the value of Vd. So E square A upon m tau and del T into E. By definition, I is related to the magnitude J of current density. We know that current density I is equal to J into A. In this case, hence from the equation above, this equation in this case and this equation, so J is equal to Ne square upon m into tau electric field. Vector J is parallel to this electric field. Vector J is parallel to this electric field. Hence, in this equation is J is equal to Ne square upon m tau E. So final equation of this is n is square upon m into tau. Okay, so this is the final equation of, and this equation is very useful for the MCQ type questions. Okay, topic 3.6, limitations of Ohm's law. Here we have three limitations of Ohm's law. Ohm's law has been found valid over a large class of material, but there are some exit materials and device used in electric circuit where the proportionality of V and I does not hold. So here first one is limitation of this case is V versus I graph. V versus I graph. First one is V versus I graph. Now the dashed line represent the linear Ohm's law, and solid line is the voltage versus current I, voltage versus current I for a good conductor. Okay, so in the first case is कि dashed line represent the linear Ohm's law, and actually good conductor behave like that, very different. Okay, now in the second case, second graph is, always remember, second graph is I versus V. Second graph I versus V. 1.5 milliampere, 0.2 volt, I microampere, and minus 2. In this case, relation between V and I depend on the sign of V. In other words, if I is the current for a certain V, the reversing direction of V keeping its magnitude fixed does not proceed a current of same magnitude I in opposite direction in this figure. In the 4 here we see that in forward to the direction, like graph of this is I versus is like that, but in for the in this is the positive in this case, but in opposite to the direction, means in opposite to the direction graph is not same magnitude I in the opposite direction. This happens, for example, in a diode, which we will study in chapter 14. This is like a behavior. In this, the forward this direction graph like behave like that, but in reverse bias case, means in reverse bias and forward bias, two different words. In this case, current is we get not same magnitude as I in opposite to this in direction. This is the different behavior for in this case. Okay, now next one, last one is third one, current I versus voltage V. In this case, current I versus voltage V. In this case, the relation between V and I, is not unique. There is more than one value of V, more than one value of V, more than one value of V for the same current, for the same current, more than one value. For the same current, here we get more than one value. A material exhibits such a behavior is gallium Arsen. Materials and device that not always Ohm's law in the form equation are actually widely used in the electronic circuit. Okay, so here third one is, here we get more than one voltage value for a single current. Okay. Topic 3.9, electrical energy and power. Consider a conductor with endpoints A and B, in which a current I is flowing from A to B. Electric potential at A and B are denoted by, we know that, VA and VB respectively. VA and VB respectively. Current is flowing from A to B means this is more than comparison to VB. The potential difference between A and B is V is equal to VA minus VB. This is positive value. Now in time interval del t, and amount of charge del q is equal to I into del t, travel from A to B. Obvious that in this case total charge I into del t is travel from point A to point B. Okay, so now here the potential energy of charge at A by definition was QVA, and similarly at B is QVB. The change in potential energy del U potential is del U potential is equal to final potential energy minus initial potential energy. Final potential energy del Q, okay, in bracket VB minus VA, so is equal to VB minus VA means minus del Q into V. So here is equal to minus I and minus I into V del T greater than 0 means minus value of this one. Okay, now if charges moved without collision through the conductor, the kinetic energy would also change, so that total energy is unchanged. Okay, so conservation of total energy would in this case total energy, kinetic energy is equal to minus del U potential energy, so that del K is equal to I V del T. This one is positive value more than 0. Okay, now in case charges were moving freely through the conductor under the action of electric field, their kinetic energy would increase as they move. Since earlier that on the average charges carries do not move without acceleration but with a steady drift velocity. This because of collision with ion or atoms during a transit. So here the conductor heat up, and thus in actual conductor amount of energy dissipated at heat in the conductor during the time interval del C. So work del W is equal to I into V del T. Okay. Now the energy dissipated per unit time is power P is equal to del W upon del T. But here we have P is equal to I into V. Using Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. So here we can write P is equal to I square R, or is equal to V square upon R, or is equal to V square upon R. Now next, as the power loss means it's called ohmic loss in a conductor of resistance R carrying a current I, okay. Now the consider a device R to which a power P is to be delivered via transmission cable having a resistance RC. Having a resistance of cable is RC to be dissipated by it. Finally, if V is voltage across R and I current through it, so here P is equal to VI. Now the connecting wire from the power station to the device has a finite resistance RC. The power dissipated in the connecting wires, which is wastage, is loss of power PC is equal to I square into RC, or is equal to P square RC upon V square. Okay. So here the power wastage in connecting wire is inversely proportional to the voltage. Inversely proportional to the voltage. Now the transmission cable from power station are hundred of miles long and their resistance RC is considerable. To reduce PC, this wire carry current in this case only and only value of the voltage. Increase the value of voltage, so loss of power is decrease. Increase the value of voltage means high voltage line. Increase the value of voltage, so here loss of power